happy Monday, guys. And I was not going to film this, but as I was standing here, I'm thinking to myself, you guys are probably going to want to see this. So, a little late, but I'm going to tell you what I did. It's nothing major yet, and it won't be anything major. This is a pretty simple recipe, if you want to call it that. What I have in here is 4 cups of water and 4 cups of just regular granulated sugar. And I am just making a simple syrup right now. We are making frosted cranberries or sugared cranberries. And this is perfect for Thanksgiving. It's perfect for Christmas. It's like, what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that this sugar is well combined. And once I start seeing steam come from my pan, and it's already wanting to come to a boil, it is hot enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and shut that off. And then I'm going to set my timer for 6 minutes. And I'm just going to let this sit and kind of cool down for 6 minutes. And then we're going to pour it over cranberries. So I've got 4 cups of cranberries. So basically, if you're doing 3 cups of cranberries, you want 3 cups of sugar and 3 cups of water. I'm doing 4 cups of cranberries, so I'm doing 4 cups of sugar, 4 cups of water. You just want even ratios, okay? So there's that. That's going to sit now for the next 6 minutes. And in here, I have washed cranberries that I have gone ahead and pick out any soft, mushy ones. You don't want those, you know, you don't want to candy those. You want them nice. So get yourself a big bowl because it's going to be sitting here for the next 24 hours. So what we're going to do is in 6 minutes, we're going to pour that simple syrup over this. I'm going to go ahead and put some wrap on the top, and I'm just going to set this off in a corner in my kitchen, and I'm going to let it sit until tomorrow, and then we'll do the next step. So I'll bring the camera back tomorrow and we'll finish these up. But super delicious and really pretty. They're going to be coated in sugar, and for me, this screams holiday. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's really pretty sitting on your table. So all right. I'll bring you back when we pour the simple syrup over it. All right, so our timer has gone off, and I'm just going to go ahead and pour the simple syrup right over my cranberries. All right, just to show you what they look like. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and put some plastic wrap on this. There are our cranberries. All right, so now I'm going to just set this up on my breakfast bar, and that's where they're going to sit until tomorrow. So tomorrow I will bring you guys back, and I will show you how we're going to candy them up and make them delicious. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's the next day, and I'm just gonna kind of set up and show you what next step I'm gonna do. I've got my cranberries right here that have been soaking for almost 24 hours. We're doing this a little early in the morning before the kiddos wake up, just to make it a little easier on mom. So here are our cranberries in our bowl with the simple syrup. So what I'm going to do is I've got another bowl here with a strainer. I'm going to strain the berries out, but I'm going to save the syrup because this is a 2-for-1. We're going to use the syrup and we're going to put it in a bottle, and we're going to use it for, oh my gosh, you can use it for anything. Pour it over seltzer and make like a nice little seltzer drink with it, because it's basically cranberry flavored simple syrup. You can use it in your cocktails, on your desserts, over ice cream. Any way that you would use simple syrup, that's how you're going to use this syrup. So we're going to put it in a bottle. This is actually a bottle my friend Paul gave me from, I think it's flavored seltzer water that they sell at Aldi. And it comes in these bottles. He saved the bottles, took the labels off. I want to say it's like seltzered lemonade. I think that's what these bottles came from. They sell it at Aldi's. So, but any bottle will do. You can use a canning jar, doesn't matter. Just put it in your fridge. Use it for Thanksgiving, use it for Christmas, on those desserts and cocktails, and just to flavor your water, you know. If you've got somebody who, you know, drinks a lot of water, and get a seltzer water, pour a little simple syrup with cranberry in it. It'll be yummy. Okay, so I'm gonna take this over to the sink just so that I don't make a mess, but we are going to reserve the liquid and we're gonna reserve the cranberries because we'll be using them both. All right, I'll be right back. So now that we have our cranberries all strained, I'm just gonna go ahead and take, you can use a Tupperware container. I don't use plastic anymore, so all I have is glass. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and just sprinkle some just white sugar in here. So we're gonna scoop a little bit of white sugar in the jar, and then I've got some sanding sugar, which is kind of a thicker crystalled sugar. I'm gonna pour some of that in here as well because I think it'll just be really pretty. And then what we're gonna do, let me grab my little spoon here just to kind of mix that. We're just going to put a couple of pieces of cranberries in here, okay? You want to be careful because you don't want to pop them. That's the whole point of not using boiling water, but allowing them to sit in that warm fluid yesterday, was because you want them to stay whole because, you know, they're candy, right? And then you just give them a light shake in the sugar. This is so much better than serving candy at your Thanksgiving buffet or dessert table or Christmas. And cranberries are so inexpensive right now, and you can get them anywhere. So you just want to roll them around in that sugar. Go ahead, I've got a tray here, okay, put this on here, and help me, my overhead light sometimes doesn't add a whole lot but shadows, but that might actually end up looking better. So I'm going to grab a fork, I can get these cranberries out of here, but can you see them? Can you see them? There they are. Look how pretty. Now, you want to put these on a tray, and you want them to rest for a couple of hours, because if you try to put them in the fridge right away, they will lose all of their sugar and they won't be any good. I mean, they won't be pretty like you want them. So you want them to really dry. They've still got that simple sugar on them. So, all right, so I'm just gonna pan you around here so you can see. Well, the difficulties of being a YouTuber. There you go. There you go. So that's what we're gonna do to all of those goodies right there. I don't know. That boring to you guys? I don't want to make this video super long for you guys. I want this just to be short and sweet and simple for you. So we'll just do, oh, I forgot two of them were hiding on me. So I'll just do this one more time, okay? So the sanding sugar, if you can't get, you know, they sell this, you know, in the cake decorating aisle, but you don't need it. You can just use this with white sugar. It'll be fine. So we're just gonna go ahead, put those cranberries in. Where's my lid? Go ahead, lock and lock. Give that a nice sprinkle. Get those nice and coated in there. So pretty and so delicious. Now, once they dry, you can go ahead and put them in an airtight container, put them in your fridge, and then you can put them in drinks, you can put them on dessert, you know. They're just They're so festive and they're easy to make, right? Is this not easy to make? This is so easy. And so much better than candy. I mean, it is candy. Let's face it. So you're just gonna put them on the tray, let them dry out. I'm gonna put them on over on my breakfast bar and just let them kind of dry out. But look at that. And they're so delicious. All right. So you got that sweet with that pop of tart. Oh, they're so good and so pretty. All right, I'm gonna keep going. I'm telling you, these will not last long in your house. But I think that they last like a week in your fridge. So just know that. I'm making this early because I wanted to. So this is done in plenty of time for you guys to make this in time for Thanksgiving. You know, either for your guests or to take with you wherever you're going. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep going here making these and just laying them out on my tray here. If you've got to add some more sugar, just go ahead and add more sugar. My kids are up now. So we'll probably get a little loud here. So I'm gonna finish these up, and then when I come back and do the syrup, I will show you how I'm gonna do that. And then yeah, it's super easy, guys. All right, so here are the cranberries, and so now we're gonna let them dry, because if we touch them right now and we put them in a container right now, all the sugar will fall off. So you really need to let them rest and dry, and then we're gonna kind of just toss them into a strainer to get rid of all the excess sugar and store them in an airtight container, and that is it, you guys. That is it. They are like candy. No joke. Just like candy, except way better. So really easy, right? Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I'm gonna do the simple syrup. You can get a lot of use out of that too. So let me go ahead and pour and show you how I'm gonna pour that into a bottle. I feel silly doing this because you guys know how to pour something into a bottle, but I'm gonna show you anyway. So I have a little funnel. I can't even tell you where I picked this up. It was $1.50 though. I think it might have been Walmart. I poured my simple syrup into just a measuring cup, and then in a jar it goes. Look at how pretty it is because it's infused with cranberry. Again, you can use this on your desserts, in cocktails, in seltzer water, however you would use a simple syrup normally, except it's just flavored and infused with cranberry. So good. All right, and there we have it. Maybe I'll fill it up just a tad bit more. There we go. There we go. All right, let me get a cloth here. There you go. So I've got a little bit more, so I can actually get probably a bottle and a half of this. But look at that. Cranberry infused simple syrup. Put it in your fridge. Right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm glad I turned on the camera and brought you along. I will probably be making more. This is a great gift too, especially if you're going somewhere for the holidays. I know here in the US we're you know, approaching Thanksgiving, but even for Christmas, if you guys do this for Christmas, you can take this as a hostess gift. Put a ribbon around it. Take her some candied cranberries and some cranberry infused simple syrup. And what did it cost you? It cost you 99 cents for a bag of cranberries and maybe 50 cents of sugar. I don't know, not very much. So, and people love homemade gifts like this. But it's great to have on hand if you are hostessing Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, whatever it is. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed one of my ideas. And I'll be back. I had a special request to make apple butter, and I also want to do, make a jalapeno apple jelly. I had some surgery done about a week and a half ago, and I had part of my jaw removed. It was unexpected. So it's taken me a minute to recover, which is why there's been a little lull in my videos. Up until just probably a few days ago, I couldn't even talk until I lost my stitches. So it's kind of been a slow, rough recovery for me, which is why I have not been able to do a video, because you guys know how much I like to talk in my videos. So those video ideas are still coming. I have the apples downstairs in a cooler in my garage. I'm hoping they're still okay to do that apple butter recipe and the apple jalapeno jelly. If they are, I will be making those videos for you coming up. And the apple butter I want to use later on for Christmas in a apple butter cinnamon roll. So that is my plan. Those are at least 3 videos that I have at least in my mind that I want to do for you guys. Whether or not now my body cooperates, it's a different story. So bear with me, guys. Thanks for your patience and all of your well wishes to some of those who knew about my surgery. I don't really like to talk about the health problems, you know, that much. So, but I did want to share it with you guys because I wanted you to know that I'm thinking about you guys, and there's so much content I want to put out for you guys that I'm doing. I just need my body to cooperate. So anyway, love you guys, and I hope you give this a try. If you do, make sure you leave me a comment below, and better yet, if you're a YouTuber and you give this a try, please make me a video reply, because I love those. All right, guys, I will be seeing you soon. Take care. I'm just throwing this in at the very end, just to address this question. Okay, so you might be tempted to throw these in your dehydrator or in the oven to dry them quicker, but I think what happens, and I have a girlfriend who put hers in the dehydrator, and she said the sugar wouldn't stick to, she did candied oranges. I think the heat melts off the sugar, okay? So just let them air dry like this, and you will see as they dry, the sugar will stay like a candy coating on it, you know, and it won't come off. But it's got to have time to air dry without any heat. So there you go, nice and sugared. So just let them sit out for a couple hours, and then I will sift through these gently, just by putting them through a fine mesh strainer and getting all the sugar out of them, and then putting them in a jar. So, all right. So I wanted to throw that in. Don't put them in a dehydrator. Don't hurry. Don't try to, you know, help the process. They really just need to be air dried to become candied, and so that sugar stays on. So I hope that's helpful, and yeah, and I hope if you've never tried these, you give them a try, because they are fantastic, and they're so pretty, right? They're so pretty. So all right, guys, I'll see you later.